So who's lost a dollar this week? And who's found a dollar this week?
And now we're back. Dun, 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 dun. Welcome to the Lost and Found show. So,
Lost and found.
Lost and found. All right, I'm going to go first today because I'm going to start off with stuff that should get John going because that's what I live for. So, right. Yesterday it was announced that Baidu and ByteDance in China, John. This is China, you know, bung 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 bang 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 bang. And Dancing Dragons has now come up with their own Chat GB4 or equivalent to. So on their sites now, you have Baidu and ByteDance now have their own AI. So they're very happy, very proud of that, and they're kicking butt with it apparently. So there you go.
Well, that's when you have a monopoly on AI.
Hey, listen, we're not going to discuss that the panda what he's got. But I think, and I don't know if we have sound effects because they may not be working, but that is actually a found dollar.
It's a found dollar.
I think it's going to be a found dollar because cha-ching, because I think it's going to make the U.S. now.
Sorry.
Thank you. Cha-ching. It's going to make the U.S. speed up, I think, and the rest of the world start speeding up their process and thinking, look how great we are. We're not so great. I think China's showing, listen, we're just as great as you. So I think that's going to make the rest of the world more competitive. So I'm excited about that.
You've got huge AI developments coming out of Facebook, Google, and OpenAI, with the new versions of all of their AI. So this could be some healthy competition.
Yeah, it'll be fun. That was it. That's all I got. And
that's it.
Right. I have more, John, but I don't want to give you 75 things on China to get you upset. So
yeah, no, I'm upset. So I think I have a well, in the UK, the terrorist mayor that they have in London called Sadiq Khan decided that they're going to put hundreds of, maybe thousands of ultra low emission zone cameras. But the population in the UK said, no, I don't think so. And they've taken down like I think 20% or 25% of the cameras. They go and they cut them. So I think that's maybe it's a dollar gain for people in London. I definitely approve of that. Yeah. And the other one,
as Americans, we support the people.
Yeah, we love the people.
The other one is English rapper Australian Iggy Azalea. Iggy Azalea did a concert in Riyadh, and she was putting on the show and bow down to the goddess, and there was apparently a wardrobe malfunction, and it showed her leg, and it caused all sorts of rows. Meanwhile, so pornography and blasphemy, according to the clerics.
So
wow. So that's a found dollar then.
That's a found dollar.
Yeah, if you ask Cardi B, definitely found.
Yeah.
That's a found dollar.
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
There you go.
Sex always pays, John.
There you go. All right, it's either Kurt or Michael, and then David goes last. We got some concocted thing.
We got to balance out all these found dollars with a lost dollar.
I got one.
Lost dollar for Gannett. So Gannett, the newspaper publishing house in the United States, they publish all these local papers, seemingly local papers. They tried to use AI to write a high school sports articles. And they apparently did their version of AI called Lead AI did a terrible job, and just was repeating itself, was putting in merge fields so you couldn't, it wasn't actually coherent, and a lot of people mocked it on social media. So that's a loss for Gannett, but that's a win for actual sports writers who are still writing.
All six of them. All right, Kurt, what do you have before David comes and gets us some crazy fakakta thing about us growing tomatoes on the moon?
Lost dollar, for sure. As if life in Canada couldn't be worse with the cost of living here being double what it is on south of the border.
Yeah.
The government's decided, hey, we're going to raise the interest rates one more time. Rock and roll. Thanks.
We have that too.
Yeah. We're good.
So that's a found dollar then for the Canadian government.
Yeah, found for the 1%.
that's ka-ching then, really, because they're found a lot of money. I just think all that maple syrup they can buy with that. I mean, it's
Oh my God.
Well,
all right, David. Wait, I'm sitting down. I have scotch at my ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's your fakakta thing this week?
Yeah.
What are we doing? We're doing what on what planet and growing a cow where?
All right,
What's
so
going
let him
on?
talk.
Well, are you sitting comfortably, gentlemen?
Oh,
Because I'm now about to begin. This is, I think, an absolute found, a found dollar in so many ways. And this is about a brand new football league in Scotland called the Scotland's Warrior Premier League. And it's only for people who are overweight. You can only participate in this if you have a waist size of at least 38 inches, that's 96 centimeters, and your BMI is over 30, which makes you, by definition, clinically obese. So there's about 500 people involved in the league, and they've got great names for the teams. One of the teams is called Monster Muncher, and the other team is true, guys. It's called Aloha Anti-Athletic, I think it's called. And they're going to be running a trophy at the end of the year, so somebody will win the league.
A pizza?
But
with big pizza cake.
but obviously it's been put up because people feel that they're going to try and help people to lose weight and most importantly to improve mental well-being. So that's an absolute ka-ching.
I have a question on this football
Scotland's
league.
Warrior Premier League.
If you're the new football league for fat people, let's just be blunt, and you lose weight. Let's say I'm playing
You're
football.
Still allowed to play. You're still allowed.
Even if I go down from a 38 waist down to like a 30 waist because I lost weight.
Yes.
As long as I start as a fat person, I'm okay. Okay.
Yes.
That's very cool. I like that. So hopefully they're going to bring in fat people. Let's just call it what it is.
Well, they've got 500 men, and they've had a lot of women as well who want to do it, and they're hoping very much next season
to get exercises and whatever.
Going as obese and
to have a women's league. So this will be Scotland's. So it's called Scotland's Warriors Premier League Football.
Right, but basically, if you're
great.
overweight or according to their scale obese, they want you to come in, get exercise, which I actually like. And then even the next season, if you're down to like a 32 waist and your BMI is low, you can still play. You'll be playing with other people you'll be playing with other people then that were overweight.
Yeah. So
I like that. That's very cool. That's a good team approach, a mental approach to help you lose weight. You have a support of 500 people.
You thought I was going to bring something silly to the show.
Well, it's silly, but it's a good silly. It's a good silly. It's not our usual, like, oh my God, we're going to grow a cow on the moon thing.
You do realize that this could be the first athletic league that could be out of business in 5 years due to its own success.
That's true. That's very true.
They've built that. They've built that. It's built in. But I think there's always going to be, certainly in Scotland, a lot.
I think there's always going to be fat people. Yeah.
Well, I was reading an interview, and as one of the gentlemen explained, he said, I have a little bit too much timber on my shed. So,
that's cute. I like that.
There you go.
Well, guys, we have to go because one of our guys has to actually go to work today, that's crazy. Anyway,
on a Saturday morning.
I know that's just good because he's dedicated to his job. Subscribe and like. We will see you all next week. If you like any part of the show, leave comments. If you don't like the part, keep your mouth shut. But don't forget to subscribe and like. Give us a thumbs up. It helps out the show. Guys, always a pleasure to see all of you. We'll see you all next Saturday morning. Cheers, everybody. Don't worry, David. I got the button. Or you have.